Welcome to Making Memories and More. Let's get started on today's project.
Let's run through the supplies for today's project. I went ahead and went to Hobby Lobby and picked up a jar that I thought would be great for this project. It just so happened to have a clear lid and then a base that was big enough to fit candy in, but not too large. So this way it'd be great for if you have an office gift or just a small token for maybe a Secret Santa or something along those lines. These were originally $3.99, but they had them marked half off, so it was only $2. Next I picked up a kind of like build your own ornament kit. It's two-sided and it was originally $1.79. Again, these were on sale half off, so we paid under $1, and this is enough to make two. So I did pick up 2 jars so we can create 2 of these today. Next, you're going to need some kind of figurine or something to put in your snow globe. So I went into the ornament section and found these little snowmen. We have enough here to make 6 of them. Again, they were originally $4.99. These were half off at the time, so I only paid $2. But we're only going to use 1 per snow globe. So we have enough here for another project or something along those lines. Now every year at the end of Christmas, I usually go and stock up on the fake snow. So I have here, these happen to come from Joann's and I believe Walmart. And I pay like $1 or less usually for these once they're marked down at the end of the year. And this one is just like a white flake. This one is more of a glittery, kind of like mylar that's been cut up. I also have seen at the dollar store fake snow that looks more like styrofoam, round styrofoam balls. So that would work for you too, and then they have those at that dollar price pretty much from the start to the finish of the season. So you don't have to wait for those to go on sale if you don't have any on hand. Then the last thing you need is something to put in your jar. I picked up just some festive candies. You could go ahead and do little normal peppermint patties, candy canes, gumdrops, anything really. This just happened to be the one that I picked up to put into it. I've also seen people do things like hot cocoa mix, and I guess you could do a body scrub, but with the top being on it, probably not the best idea, but use your imagination. You could do all kinds of things in there. So let's start to construct our first snow globe. I'm going to go ahead and choose a snowman. You could use any figurine that you can find. It just so happened that I was at Hobby Lobby picking things up, so I found these. You could go to Walmart, dollar store, anywhere that might have Christmas items. Another fun thing you could do is just pick a little figurine, like maybe a little polar bear or a husky puppy, or something that goes along with the idea. So I'm going to use hot glue for this project, and I'm going to hot glue my little snowman onto the lid here first. And I want enough to sufficiently hold him, but not so much that it's going to squirt out everywhere. Easy enough. Now I'm going to take half of my ornament and I'm going to put together a mixture of the snow. Just going to eyeball it and see what we come up with here. It's not going to take much at all to get this. You could put other things in here too if you wanted, things like sequins, glitter, anything fun. I just wanted to stick with straight snow for this time around. Go ahead and mix this up. The somewhat nice thing about this snow is it does have some static to it. So it's going to stick to the outer parts of that ornament and everything else that you're working with. It's going to make our snow globe a little more realistic looking. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and work a thin but sizable bead around the edge of this lid with our hot glue. and then sit that ornament on top of it. I'm going to lower this lid onto the ornament because remember we have our snow in here. And I'm going to go ahead and seal along the edge here with our hot glue again. So there we go. It's pretty cute looking so far. I think we ended up with just about the right amount of snow on that one. Enough to cover, but not so much that you can't see our snowman. All right, perfect. So there's our little snow globe. Alright, I went ahead and created my second one. I wanted to bring it back to show you. I did a little more snow in this one and it was almost a bit too much, so just a little FYI, learn the lesson through me. So this one I did choose to put a bow on, just to give you an idea of what that would look like. So here's our original one we made together. And then the second one I did. So all together, all of our supplies and items that we used to make this, including the candy actually, was under $5.